Hey YouTube, Jason here with DayTradingFearless. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And as always, let's jump right into it. So I'm filming this at 8 a.m. On Friday, September 18th, but this is the weekly watch list for September 21st next week. So normally I do these after the market on Fridays, but I'm not going to be able to do that today or tomorrow. So this is kind of early before the markets close. So these are what I'm thinking is going to happen into this, into today's action, and then follow through for next week. So hope that all made sense. But okay, so let's look at the ESs. So this week we kind of just have been kind of reverse. We thought we were going to go higher, maybe kind of reverse, falling. We're just cleaning up this market profile. I believe last week I said, hey, let's see, we might kind of bounce around, go sideways to fill this market profile in. Over here, even on the bounce, there really wasn't any significant move in the RSI. So this is what you would call an H pattern, right? Come down, up, and it's like an H. I believe there's actually going to be more downside to this move over the next couple days, going into next week, unless there's some type of news. But the market feels heavy. Apple's near its lows, and all that. So we'll get through. We're going to look at that. We'll look at ES, SPY, gold, Apple, crude oil, and then probably like a Facebook and Netflix or something like that. So ESs, here we go. I'm still expecting lower prices. We still have all these levels. I'm probably watching the 3155 if we actually draw a Fibonacci extension just from this move right here, right? This whole leg down. Bring that up. These are our levels. The 127 is at 32.12. The 1618 is around 31.10. I really like this 31.10 level. Matches up with the 200. Also kind of clean all this up. So won't be surprised if we get down to 3100. Hopefully we do it next week. Kind of get a decent pullback. Like I said, I was expecting this bigger drop. It happened about 2 weeks earlier than I thought. I thought it was going to be this week where we would start to see the market roll over. So maybe next week we'll see a continuation of that. On SPY, for those of you that track SPY, kind of same thing. We'll draw a Fibonacci extension. Again, we do have excess up above, right? This is excess on the daily. And so if we could kind of maintain this and go lower, this might be that potential blow off top, right? Because if you think about it, we kind of broke out all-time highs, right? Boom, break out, fail, come all the way back up, go sideways to look above, and then fail, and now we can't get back above that 341, 342 level. So with that being said, I think we're going to have a continuation lower today and into next week. Like I said, the elections are coming up, so there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going on with the elections and things like that. So with that being said, I think we're going to start to see a lot of volatility. Crude oil, nice bounce on crude oil. I've been calling this for a few weeks, was looking for that 35 level. I missed it by about $1 or so, but had a bear flag, but we broke to the upside. If we extend these trend lines, this is where our potential resistance is going to be, and it's kind of interesting because the 200 EMA is also right there. So potentially X marks the spot for a potential reversal up and then a pullback. which is up around that 42, we'll say 43, 44 level. I'd be looking for, if you trade crude, maybe put a short on with a tight stop above, up around that 44 level. So hope that helps. And remember, none of this is trade advice. This is just me talking about the markets and what I see potentially could happen. So next, let's take a look at gold. Gold's interesting. Like I said, I think the market was going to fall. I think the gold was going to go higher, but I've been saying I want to see gold kind of go lower, but I don't, just because I want it, want that to happen, doesn't mean that's going to happen. The market doesn't do what I do. We're building out a really clean market profile. We do have excess up here, but not a lot, and I actually don't think the highs are in for gold yet. We've been calling this bull flag. I kind of said last week, you gotta be really careful. High, low, lower high, lower higher low, lower high, lower low here from there. It's getting kind of sideways price action, but potential. I think if gold could get above the 185.50 level, I think it's going to probably retest at least the 189 and then maybe even go higher. And remember, if the markets does start to roll over, gold will probably go higher. It's a kind of counter trend trade with the overall market. So again, still in that bull flag, we could probably redraw this flag right now, and probably, if we want, almost draw it like this, right? And just say, hey, this is now our new flag to the potential upside. We had nice gap fill, base, right? Couldn't break through. This looks strong, and then maybe another leg higher for gold. Next, let's go check out Apple. Apple, again, like I said, we're kind of near the lows, so it looks like we're coming to that 106 level. I told you guys I really like this 106. I'm going to be buying some. I bought a little more this morning at 108.90. Again, it's a dollar cost averaging on this pullback. Trying to build a position. I would love to see it get below the 100, even get into the 90s level, and then I'll start to get heavier and heavier on my ads down into it. But we're coming up to fill this gap at the 106 level. So I definitely will be buying some more at that level on Apple. So, and remember how important divergence is, right? We saw this, nice divergence, and we're rolling over. Let's take a look at Facebook. Facebook, kind of same thing. Facebook selling off hard. Potential, this 235 level for a gap fill. Also watch for a support level, but it looks like it still has a ways down. I definitely would love to see Facebook at this 235 level with a potential 200 creeping up higher within the next week or two for it to kind of all match in and become a nice confluence area around 235 for a nice little bounce back up. Potential trade idea, maybe go out a couple weeks, sell the 200 puts if implied volatility is higher at that time. Might be a decent trade. And then finally, Netflix, NFLX. Okay, Netflix. Let's kind of get rid of all these lines right now, and let's really look. Netflix had its chance, but made a lower high, and today we made a lower low. Okay, this is what we're playing with. So draw this like this, duplicate this, and bring it all the way down. This is probably what we're looking for. But if you think about it, high, low, right? lower high, and because of this price action, or sorry, yesterday we took out those lows, we now have an official lower low. Again, watching this creep up, maybe around the 440 level for this, but I don't know. This one's a tough one. They might have made their highs, but maybe bigger picture, draw fibs. You kind of now have X marks the spot over here if that actually happens, right? Right here we'll have the 200, the 20, the 38.2, and also lower potential trend line, all right around this 440 level. We'll watch it. We'll check back on this in the next week or two, see what it did. But that's what I'm looking for, and then maybe a bounce back up to the 490 levels. But again, see what happens going into the election with implied volatility, things like that. So again, thank you always for watching these weekly watch list videos. Make sure you check out my other videos. Try and give you little nuggets of information to help teach you how to trade the markets and all that. And if you learn one thing, you kind of made my day. Mission accomplished on my end. So, but until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you as always for watching.